Hi there, budget peeps. How are you all doing? We are doing our closeout today, our closeout from last week to see what we spent and where it went and all that jazz. How you guys all doing? How's your week been? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you've been up to. We have absolutely blown our budget out the water this week. We've gone padum, caution to the wind and all that lot. And we need to work on our recovery because it was drastic at points. So let's go through and have a look, see what happened. So I had £15 and I spent £12.50 and have £2.50 left over. So that's not so bad. Hubby had £15, spent £8.94, had £6.06 left over. We had £60 for food. We put £19 in Percy, but then we went and spent £91.57, which meant we went over budget by £50.57. So we've got to have a recovery plan for that, because you can't spend what you haven't got, literally. Transport, we had £50 for fuel. We had £5 into Doris to save for Black Friday. We used £35 of our fuel money, which leaves us £10, which is good. Hubby spent on a couple of carrier bags 58p. So again, we've got to work out how to get that back in the bank, because that was added onto that shopping bill there. So I'll let you know what happened, right? We went to have a carvery. So let me get this here. Hubby was off work, had to go to the hospital, check on his eyes again. So I took him for a carvery breakfast, £16.93. Boy, they've gone up, haven't they? So we haven't allocated any money for eating out this month. So it's like, well, how do we recover this £16.93? So what's left over in our allowance this week, which is this much, £8.56, is going to go back to the bank to go towards this carvery spend. So that's £16.93 minus £8.56. Oh, mental maths don't work with me. £16.93 minus £8.56 equals, we're minus £8.37. So we still need another £8.37 until the money's put back in the bank. So there we go. So with regards to the groceries, we are over by £50.57. So I took £17.60 from the safety net, and we need to take £32.67 from our budget until it's paid back. So let's have a look, see what we can scrape out of our food money to put a bit back there. The £10 that's left over from the fuel, we're going to put £5 into our advent calendar, a little bit into our roll it up challenge, and whatever's left over will go into Daisy Days Out. So we also did some unplanned spending. We spent £6.19 on some cleaning products. So I've taken that already because it's in green from the safety net. Told you how we're going to recover the Toby breakfast. I bought some Christmas gifts of £7 and £32.75. So that come from Christmas, and the £32.75 was Christmas food. So we took that £32.75 from Dottie. So what did we buy? We bought a big turkey. Well, it feeds 6 to 8 people. So we bought a turkey from Farm Foods. They were on offer for $9.99. Picture here. And we noticed they had leg of lamb as well for $14.99. Up to 4 kilo, I think that was. I haven't got a picture, sorry. And we bought some wine, what's it called? Mulled wine, and some Bucks Fizz. So basically, because they were on offer in Aldi, so we've started our Christmas shopping, basically. So our Christmas hamper shopping, which is what Dottie's there for. She's there to help us pay for these things in advance when they're on sale, when there's a good offer. So I will be investigating Sainsbury's this weekend because they've got half price leg of pork, I think it is, for if you use your Nectar card. It works out to £3 a kilo instead of £6 a kilo. So I'm going to tot off to Sainsbury's with a bit of Dottie's money to get some couple of legs of pork. So we did a food prep stock up as well, which came to £9.36. And basically that was because Farm Foods had their doner kebab pot noodles on sale. And my husband likes to have them as a snack, especially, you know, if he's worked late and he can't be bothered to, you know, come home and cook a meal. Obviously, I'm disabled. I can't cook for him. So he'll come home, grab a pot noodle and a few bits of fruit or whatever. So we took that from the safety net. They worked out to 39p each. So we bought 24 pot noodles and put them in the food prep cupboard. So we've got them at quite a bit of stock because they were such a low price. So we were happy with that. I joined Herbalife because I am due to have an operation next May. So I need to lose a bit of weight before then. So I've joined Herbalife. It's £122 for 21 days, which is quite a big chunk of our budget. And I'm not sure yet how I'm going to fund it. I need to come up with some plan. But that's come out of our bank at the moment. So I need to work out how that's going to go back into the bank. Not sure as yet how, but the Herbalife gives me a breakfast, because it's a shake for breakfast, a soup for dinner, and an afternoon snack. So obviously the money that I would have spent on those items can go back to that, fund it back to that. So hopefully I'll be able to come up with a cunning plan to find the money to fund it from somewhere. Where God knows, but yeah, we'll work it out. Car went in for its MOT, £290.20, and we took the money from the cars envelope and the emergency fund. So our emergency fund has got nothing in it again, and our cars fund has got nothing in it again. So we're back to zero on both of those, but at least we saved up the money there so we could cover that MOT for hubby. So I'm happy with that. We've had no extra income come in this week. So let's get to unstuffing the wallet and allocating these pennies. So first off is the allowances, which is here. Let's take all this out. I'll leave it open. Right, that's £6 and 6p for hubby, and 50. It's a shame I've got to put it back in the bank because that could have gone in the 50p challenge. No. That's £2 and 50p for me. So that's going back. That's £8.56, I believe, going back into the bank to go towards that Toby Carvery that we ate already. I don't regret it. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it was nice. And it was just before I started my diet. So I'm happy with that. Right then. So that's that done. I'll come back to that when we do our cash stuff in to see how much is going to go towards that. So we've got the £10 from the transport. Where are we? Transport. We got this £10 here. I might need some change. Let's close that. Put that to one side. So what we're going to do is we're going to put £5 straight away into our advent calendar. So let's bring it up. We haven't got a £5 that we can do, but we could unstuff this £5 and turn that back around and then use this 5 and this 5 to make it £10. There's 10. Basically, we put that in, and that'll leave us £5 over. So we turn... Oh, I'm dropping it. So I put the 10 in there, and we turn the 10 around, so that gives us 5 to do still. So we've done number 2, number 3, number 4, number 10 and number 15 so far. This is our 3rd week of doing the advent calendar. Excuse me. So I pop that down there, which leaves me with £5, and I want to do the roll it up challenge. So I'm hoping I'm going to get a small amount so I can give Daisy a little bit as well. So let's see what we get. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get our little green dice. Here we are, folks. So how much is going into our roll it up challenge this week? 1. And I've already done 1, so I can't do 1. 5, I can't do 5. 3, I can't do 3. Oop, we have a 4. So that's what's going in this week. Where's my pen? There's my gold pen. So 4. Colour in the 4. There we go. So I need some change. I changed all them pounds back into £1 coins, the £10 and the £5 that was in here that I changed earlier on last week. Well, I changed them last week. So I'm going to change the £5 into 5 ones and put that £5 in there. And a little change pot. All right. So £4 is going into up here. Right, let's, so balance was 45, so we're going to put £49 as at the 9th of the 11th, sorry, 10th of the 11th to 3. So that's plus 4 equals 49. So there we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. Now each of these represent £10, I think. Each colour part equals £10. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 10, 20, 30, 40. I class that as 5 because it was little, so that'd be 45. So I'm not going to colour one in because that's more or less bob on anyway, isn't it? So pop that back up there, and that's done. And then we've got £1 for Daisy. Come on, Daisy. We have £1 for you, darling. We have £1. Come along. There she goes. Another £1 for Daisy. So she's saving up for shouldn't be having cream teas on a diet, should I? But we are going for a spa day. So I'm going to give myself a day off my diet that day, and we are having a cream tea. Well, not a cream tea, it's afternoon tea we're having. So we're saving up for that in Daisy. So that's £4 to that and £1 to that. So that's done. So that is everything, all bar obviously how I'm going to fund Herbalife. So I'm going to have to work on that. Da-da, da-da. So our video's at 14 minutes now. So I've concluded the cash unstuffing and the check-in as to what we spent and where it went and how much of a pickle we got in this week. So I'm going to leave the check-in there and check back with me a bit later on today. And you can see our restuff. And I'm sure Polly will have a lot to say for herself, as she normally does. So I'm going to say ciao for now.